Hey Trojan, how's it going? I'm sure pretty much all of you guys have heard by now. The American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, passed away yesterday. I didn't plan on making this video because I didn't think this would happen. I didn't expect it. I was eating lunch yesterday, and then while I was eating lunch, I went on my Facebook notifications, and I saw people posting about it. I looked it up, and it's true. It broke my heart. It broke my brother's heart. Uh, I remember watching Dusty Rhodes for the first time. I had heard about him, but I remember watching him for the first time. It was actually in TNA. He was apparently like a backstage and creative, but he was also like the on-air director of authority. And that song I just played was his music, and he was feuding with Jeff Jarrett. He even wrestled. He teamed up with James Storm at the anniversary show against Kid Cash in Dallas. Very good on the mic, too. And the thing is, when I watched those Impact shows back in the day, they showed, it was a really cool network because they would show, like, I don't know if it was Fox Sports, but they showed these little indie events. Like, they showed IWA in Puerto Rico, and then they showed Maximum Impact or Maximum Pro Wrestling, which was like a Florida indie show. And he was actually in the main event against Barry Windham in a bull rope match, and he won too. And he was the Midnight Rider with the mask and the bionic elbow. Shortly after, I don't even remember when this happened, but he left TNA. He made Lockdown too because he said Dixie was like trying to come up with an idea, or Jeff Jarrett or one of them, for Lockdown. He's like, why don't you just put every match in a steel cage, if you will? So since then, every Lockdown has been all cage matches. Besides 2013 and maybe this year, but yeah, very sad news. I don't even know how it happened. I heard he fell or something. They took him to a hospital in Orlando, and then he then passed away. It's been like time is going by quick that now people we watch and actually seen like are passing. It's terrible. But yeah, like I was saying, after he left TNA, he showed up in WWE. The American Dream did. And I actually wanted him at Taboo Tuesday, or Cyber Sunday, to team up with Ric Flair against the Spirit Squad. It ended up being Roddy Piper. I think the other one you could have voted for was Sergeant Slaughter. But or Jimmy Snuka or something. But yeah. Then he had that match with Randy Orton, the bull rope match that he lost. That's when Cody Rhodes came in. Goldust had been there for years, and that's the thing. Dusty Rhodes, he actually created the Great American Bash. So that pay-per-view wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes. And he specialized the Texas bull rope match. If you will, I wined and dined with kings and queens, and I slept on alley eating pork and bean. I tried, y'all. But yeah, Dusty Rhodes will be missed. True legend. He's survived by his family, Dustin Reynolds, Goldust, and Cody Rhodes, who Stardust. A lot of people think that they're gonna do what they did with Rey Mysterio at Royal Rumble and push them like one of the sons. Honestly, if they did that next year, especially because that Rumble was in Florida, this Rumble's in Florida too. If they did that with either Goldust, Cody Rhodes, or Stardust, I'd honestly get behind it. I don't see it happening, but if they do, I'll get behind it. Sorry, but I'm not energetic. I'm kind of bummed out about this, But yeah, Dusty Rhodes is a true legend. He'll be missed. I don't want to leave anything out. But rest in peace, Dusty Rhodes. Thank you, Dream. A lot of wrestlers, like a lot in the industry, no matter what company you are. Companies, too, are all putting their condolences. They're all saying their grievances, A lot of wrestlers we watched today looked up to him. Colt Cabana, Grado, Kevin Owens, the Pope, Tyrus, just to name a few, Then there were people that teamed with him. Roddy Piper, Ric Flair. Yeah, everybody's talking about this, man. It was everywhere yesterday, brother. He passed the same time as Christopher Lee, like the same day and stuff. Uh, that's just very sad, man. Wrestlers are freaking going, man. Pero Aguayo Jr. and now Dusty Rhodes, the American Dream. But yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. Rest in peace, Dusty Rhodes, the American Dream, will never be forgotten. Very entertaining on the mic, very charismatic wrestler. He was one of those wrestlers back in the day that kind of like now, except they're all small. He was one of the wrestlers that didn't look like a wrestler, but he was one of the most over guys there, and he showed he belonged with the top dogs, feuding with Ric Flair and the Four Horsemen. But yeah, and he was entertaining, charismatic. His mic skills, his promo skills, he still had it too, even at the age he was in now. I remember when he put his hand in Stephanie McMahon's grill, and she was like this, and she moved it out the way. He brought in because of him, the Brotherhood was brought in. Goldust and Cody Rhodes, who became Golden Stardust. But yeah, they had the titles twice too. I guess the Rhodes family legacy carries on through those two boys. Um, but yeah, that's all I'm gonna say about the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes. He will be missed. He was a really cool cat. Very entertaining, very huge part of my childhood and my brother's childhood. And the dream won't be forgotten. So yeah, rest in peace, Dusty Rhodes. Thank you, Dream.
American Dream. He's just a common man, working hard with his hands. He's just a common man, working hard for the man. Hey, he's a American dream. Hey, he's a American dream. If you are black or white, redneck, funky, that's alright. Blue eyes with a lot of soul. Common man has got his gold. Hey, he's a American dream.